Dungeons and Dragons. Your children, like it or not, are attracted in their weaker years to the occult, and a game like D&D fuels their imagination and makes them feel special, while drawing them deeper and deeper into the bowels of El Diablo. This afternoon, That One D&D Livestream invites you to sit in on an actual gaming session. Observe the previously unobservable as That One D&D Livestream takes you to the inner sanctum of Dungeons and Dragons.
Galstaff, you have entered the door to the north. You now find yourself standing in a dark room alone. The pungent stench of mildew emanates from the wet dungeon wall.
Where are the Cheetos?
They're right next to you.
I cast a spell. And where's the Mountain Dew?
It's in the fridge, duh.
I want to cast a spell. Can I have a Mountain Dew?
Yes, just go get one.
Hey guys, I'm gonna go get a soda. Anybody want one?
Oh, good, thank you.
Hey Matt, I'm not in that room, right?
What
I
room?
want to cast magic missiles.
That room, the room she's casting all the spells in.
She hasn't actually cast a spell
I
yet.
am, though, if you'd listen. I'm casting magic missiles.
Why are you casting magic missile? There's nothing to attack here.
I'm attacking the darkness.
Okay, you attack the darkness. There's an elf standing in front of you.
Whoa, that's me, right?
He's wearing a brown cloak. He has gray hair and blue eyes.
No. I got gray eyes.
Let me see your sheet.
Look, it says I got blue eyes, but I decided I want gray eyes.
Okay, fine, whatever. Okay, so this is the part where you can talk to each other if you want.
Hello.
Nice, yeah.
I am Galstaff, sorceress of light.
Why'd you have to cast magic missile?
Okay, you guys are being attacked.
Do I see that happening?
Nope, you're outside in the tavern.
Cool. I get drunk.
There's like 7 ogres surrounding you.
How can they surround us? I had Mordenkainen's Faithful Watchdog cast.
No, you didn't.
I'm getting drunk. Are there any girls?
I totally did. You asked me if I needed any equipment. I said no, but I need material components so I can cast Mordenkainen's Faithful Watchdog.
Yeah, but you never actually cast it.
Roll the dice to see if I'm getting drunk.
You are.
Nice. Are there any girls there?
Yeah.
I did though. I totally said that when you asked me.
No, you didn't. You didn't actually say you were casting the spell, so now there's ogres. Okay.
Ogres, I've got like a +9 dagger for it.
You're not in the room. You're getting drunk.
Oh yeah. If there are any girls there, I would like to do them.
There you have it. A frightening look into America's most frightening pastime. Remember that it's not your children's fault that they're being drawn into a satanic world of nightmare. It's their gym teacher's fault for making them feel outcast when they couldn't do one single pull-up. Welcome to That One D&D Livestream.
Hi, and welcome to That One D&D Livestream. I'm your DM, Matt, and if you're not simply having a wonderful Christmas time, then you're now welcome for putting that horrible holiday earworm in your head. So, it's the Sunday before Christmas, and all through this house, we're ready to play the hell out of some Dungeons and Dragons. So, let's meet our players.
Hi, I
there we go.
am Tracy, and I am playing Temperance, the amazing Amazon. She is an Amazon, amazing, wonderful warrior.
Barbarian? No. I'm
That's it.
Tanner.
Take it over.
I'm playing Franklin, who is a Glabrezu demon who was trapped in an iron flask and has recently been released into the world.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Good job, guys. My name's Jim. I'm playing Pierce. He's a bard.
I am Maddie, and I am playing Julvis, who is a gnome.
I am Landon. I am playing Disco, who is a red-skinned tiefling, divine soul sorcerer.
And I'm Sean, and I'm playing Fat Gill, the lizard folk shaman redneck.
Right. And I'm Matt.
Y'all come back, man.
Y'all come back now. Yeah. Y'all came back now.
We hope you keep coming back to watch each episode because we're having a great time putting it together, having a great time playing. And my name is Matt. I'm your Dungeon Master. And let's get right into it. In our last session, session 7, our characters had entered the Rashki family crypt, seeking a way out of the city of Dragasani. While they were in this particular crypt, Pierce began to play a flute that he found on a pedestal. And when he did, he brought to life a whole bunch of skeleton guardians that began to attack the party.
Totally
And
accidentally.
Good going.
Accidentally.
It was touch and go for a good portion of the fight as Pierce was trying to figure out a way to reverse what he has done. He was ultimately able to discover that by playing this tune that was written out on the pedestal in the key of E minor, he was able to open up a gate to an adjacent chamber in the crypt and destroy the remaining skeletons. So as the party was settling down to do a short rest, Jolvis and Disco opened up an iron
escaping there.
That's right. That's right.
I like the opened up. That's a good cue.
I know.
That's
Cool.
perfect.
And here they are.
So Jolvis and Disco opened up an iron flask, and within that flask was Franklin, the Glabrizu demon that had been trapped there for an untold period of time, who now found himself an unwilling servant of the thief and the sorcerer. And that's where we start off with, is as the party kind of gets a sense of where do we go from here. So while Landon wrangles up the dogs, we'll see what the rest of the party wants to do.
Well, we should probably check out what's through that doorway. But I think
agreed.
Are we all rested? I mean, that's the most important thing. If we got.
You have not actually achieved a short rest because of all the activity that you've been doing, going and looking at the bottom of the pit, having a conversation.
Let's just all sit down and rest, shall we? I
Well,
mean,
you
Franklin, you're.
boosted me up, right? So
Yeah, you should be out. I think the bodies are out
these
too.
bodies,
brought
looking at them?
you rode them up
rest
like a
our time
raft.
with our demon.
Yeah.
They're lighter because they've been down there a long time. All the moisture is going to.
Do they have anything on them?
You'll take a couple of minutes to kind of search them, and what they have is mostly mundane gear. The armor's heavily damaged from being impaled on the spikes. The clothing's been torn. They've got some of your basic adventuring gear. They've got weapons that are typical of the time, swords, daggers, and that, but nothing that really jumps out at you as something that would be just on by vision worth taking.
And
Yeah.
You said that I could see at the end. Oh, okay, this hole in the wall that goes to another passage. Where is that on the map? Is that like what
It's
you're
right
looking
in
at?
front of you.
And so through that, I can see in the distance another sarcophagus.
You
About
can
6
see,
feet.
yeah, you can see what look like the back end of two sarcophagi that are in that chamber.
Franklin,
Yes.
you going through? I'll follow or I'll lead. Your call.
We haven't rested yet, and I don't know that we should anymore.
I don't think Franklin's going to rest.
I agree.
He looks eager.
Well, if I tell him to.
He looks
Politely,
eager.
of course. Right, Franklin?
Whatever you say, young Master Tiefling.
That's harsh.
I've never.
As a
been
vein starts
referred to like
pumping on
that.
your forehead.
Yeah, what are we thinking here? We don't know where this chamber leads to, so I guess we could go check it out. And if we think that this is way bigger than we are expecting, then maybe we should rest for a bit.
How long can we rest with Franklin available?
Well,
See, I need about an hour of rest.
right. Oh, Franklin, do me a favor. Will you cover your ears and just go la 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 la? Not too loud, but just loud enough so that you can't hear us.
Okay.
La la. Thank you.
And as he's doing that, I say to Disco, he's so going to kill you for these things.
Right, he might, but I'm being nice about it. But anyways, keep
In
doing.
your head, you hear, I can hear you. Lol.
Oh. Right. Well, at least I didn't say. Okay, he just told me you can stop. He just said he can hear me.
Well, let's just be very transparent with you. Franklin, help us figure
But
out.
not
a plan.
literally transparent, because that would be
I mean,
gross.
it'd be nice if we could just kind of we're friends. Franklin's our new friend.
Right, I think you're great. And the other lady
And-
seems really cool.
I'm just ignoring Franklin from the neck down. That's fine. And so let's just kind of talk about what we should be doing. Should we go through that doorway and see what's over there?
Franklin from the neck down goes,
I mean, there's no harm at least leaving
Take it
this
alone.
chamber. How are your Amazons holding up? So do they need to rest for a bit?
Lola's pretty hurt.
Where are they? Where are they at?
they're all just
mid.
a little bit below half hit points.
It might be worth
But
considering.
didn't they get 6 also when you?
They got an extra die 6. They didn't. No, we didn't do a short rest though.
Haven't done a short rest. Short rest has not happened yet, so
if
none
you
of that
erase
occurs.
hit points, bring them back.
Temperance, what if I'm just
Empty
throwing
bring
these
them
out here, but it might be worth considering having your crew stick here to see if they can figure a way out? See if they can get this door open while we go deeper in, yeah? Just a thought. You're obviously the captain of your ship.
Thank you. I appreciate the suggestion.
Until I trap you in my iron flask, and then I will command you. I am how you say joking. So.
In your voice, you're going to hear me say, as clearly the strongest person here, they don't seem to, take you very seriously. As I'm just looking around.
Just in his head, right?
Yeah, so no, she just hears that in her head.
Like it.
So it'd be good.
Like it.
You hear that?
No, I know.
You guys all really got to be on your meta game.
Yeah.
Other than this next.
Yeah.
Right, so. Do you think that your crew will stay here and try and get this out for
I want to see who is up in hit points. Who is up?
So Phoebe's got 7 hit points damage. Vita's got 5. Lola's got 8. So
Yeah, they
and they
probably
top
need to-
out at 11.
Yeah.
So
Oh, is it 11?
Mhm.
Yeah, they need to take a rest. For sure, or else they will die.
And since the rest of us can look ahead a little bit.
All right. Well, here's my concern, and I look at Franklin, nod as I say this. This command with the iron flask lasts for 1 hour.
Mm-hmm.
So, are we taking advantage of our new friend Franklin's time under this state of command? If we rest, or what happens if we put Franklin back in the bottle and then pull Franklin back out of the bottle? I mean, Franklin, you're smart enough to know what we're thinking. Obviously, this is all very probably like 50 millionth time somebody's done this, right?
Oh, I've been serving Flask Masters for
Yeah. So let's just put all our
the rise and fall of many civilizations.
so let's just put all our flasks on the table here. So, if we put you back in the bottle and a new master pulls you out in an hour, is that going to be an issue?
We'll probably be in a very similar situation to what we are now.
All right.
I'm in no hurry.
Yeah, for you it's nothing, right?
Yeah. Well, I'll be having this conversation with another group of adventurers, in a flick of time.
Yeah.
In my perception.
Okay. Well, I'm glad we got that figured out. All right. So let's rest.
You putting him back
Sorry,
in
I
the
was
bottle?
very distracted by this.
Well, when the hour comes up,
Purpose,
I think we kind of need to.
Yeah.
Why not just now?
Well,
And then in your
not my
mind, you're
call.
going to hear there's some expensive, cool-looking stuff in the other room. And I...
Sorry. Which room?
I'll just say through the passage.
Pierce made a fantastic suggestion to put him back in the bottle.
Then we take him back out.
For right
after
now.
our
All right,
rest.
of course. Well, I don't want to keep my friend Franklin or friend Franklin.
It seemed like Franklin was okay with that.
Wait, how long has it been since he was out?
he's been out at least 15 minutes with all the other stuff you've been doing.
Hey, Franklin.
Another?
It takes a little bit of total of 15 minutes.
Would you just do me a quick little favor and just hop on in here for me?
As you command. And I dissolve into blackness and swirl around you again. You can't see anything. It's complete darkness.
Franklin's gone. Are you nearby?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not.
All right.
I'm not going to ask Jovis if he's nearby.
Yeah, I'm right here, man.
Jovis, you're there. Is that you?
Yeah, I want you to have this.
Thanks, man.
You're very welcome.
So I have another question. After your hour is up, can you get another hour, or are you no longer able to?
I think we
Command
get an
Franklin.
additional hour, but it takes an hour before.
So that's what I
And
was
open
told
it
by
again.
Professor Bushbear. Yes.
So you can put the genie back in the bottle, and an hour later you can pull the genie out, and that genie's still yours to command.
For one more.
Whoever
That's
opens
one more hour.
Whoever opens the bottle commands him.
I don't think anyone asked.
And
it
you
was
don't-
like she would have or anything.
Yeah, so you don't have any sort of exemption because you've previously done it. You could still do it. Is my point.
So like I could open him up,
Endless
and it would just
times.
continue.
You can do it for the rest of your life.
Listen, I don't understand. Do you not trust me? I've been telling you this. This was my lecture.
I'm not
Let's
saying,
go through the door.
I'm not saying.
We need to rest.
We can rest in this.
Let's rest. I feel great.
The Amazons need to rest.
Well, this is a conversation we can actually have while we're resting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're
I'll
resting.
allow it.
So yeah, I just want to make sure that's a really bad thing to be mistaken on. if Jolvis opens it up and Jolvis can't get another hour because Jolvis had a previous hour, or you, but you don't think that's how it works.
No, it does not work that way.
Okay, that puts my mind at ease. Thank you.
Why don't we go rest in the other chamber? Because I am not going to lie. I really want to know what's over there.
Well, we know this one is safe at this point. Why would we want to move into a different chamber before we've actually rested? I mean, call me nutty, call me crazy.
No,
I think maybe we should stay here for just time being.
But sitting here for an hour, not knowing, is that not killing you on the inside?
Disco, your Amazon that you admire so much, is in need of rest.
Well, I give her all the need.
Will you
she
take her
needed.
into harm's way?
Of course not.
Before she's rested?
Playing on the old heartstrings.
I say we rest.
I look at my good friend Jolvis and say, I just don't know that Jolvis would be able to be in a new room without investigating things, and investigating things sometimes sets things off and sets things in motion. So perhaps staying here is the better choice.
Oh, I see how it is, Pierce. Though you're not wrong. I'll stay.
Right. I will spend the next hour
Teaching me magic.
You want to learn magic?
Does that count as a short rest?
Yeah, you gotta remember we're short resting if you need a short rest.
You won't rest.
Well, I need to get an idea of what counts, like, DM, what activities can you do then? Like, because on a short rest, is me studying, like, if I were a wizard, if I wanted to study my own spells, is that the same as, or can I do that while I'm taking a short rest?
Well, it's nothing more strenuous than eating or drinking, reading, and tending to wounds. So it's pretty basic stuff. So reading, if you're reading and it's, yeah.
So could I, like, if I wanted to kind of teach Jorvis some things, go over, like my notes and my spellbook?
I think that's a little bit more than a rest because you have to concentrate on what you're doing, right? You have to be focused on the teaching and the focusing on the learning as opposed to getting yourself into a state of mind. Not to gain the benefits of the short or long rest.
We will just have to sit here awkwardly for now. Honestly,
You could play rock, paper, scissors.
I'll tell you what. I will take this little time to kind of go through my notes and see what I can find and if there's anything that might be helpful for you. This is so exciting. You're going to learn to cast spells that I could not. That's so great for you. I'm really happy for you.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
I'm excited
Can't wait
about
to teach you.
And in the meantime, I turn to Temperance. Perhaps while we're just resting, we could talk about some. I see you doing various strategies out on the battlefield.
Actually, I've been meaning to say something to you, Purse.
Yeah.
A little less music.
A little less music?
A little more action.
Well, it
You
killed
need
the,
to
it killed
follow
the
my
skeletons.
cues.
Okay.
Follow
I can
my
do that.
cues,
So I'll kind of follow you in whatever you do. I'll try and figure that out. Okay.
I just want you to be better. I know you can be better.
Suck less. That's what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay. I can do that.
Okay.
I can do that.
I wasn't listening.
I ain't listening.
Here's is always an open book.
Sorry, what?
What are you doing?
No, it just went. I'm like video. I'm like,
Watching reruns of MASH. It's okay.
it's a short rest. I'm taking a
James
short
Rowe
rest.
reminded me of Hawkeye. I had to go back to that.
And I want to talk with that gal and just see how things are going and how any premonitions in reference to where we are at this point, or
I cast my bones to get us here, and I can't cast them again for just a little bit. But that lobster boy scares the shit out of me. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm more terrified of the weird woman growing out of his stomach.
Yeah, I kind of think about them as the same.
I'm
And they're
scared
both
that
terrifying.
they're both okay with this solution. So, it's like if you had a woman in your stomach, you have to kind of be okay with that. So that indicates a certain
Well, it
frame
is a
of
demon,
mind.
and the demons are like the worst things ever. They're how you say completely evil.
So
don't fall for any.
I really don't have anything
So we
else
need
to
to be
defend my
smart
point. That is
with
kind of
it.
my point.
Right. Yeah.
So he's probably going to tell us things so that later he can kill us.
maybe play
eat
on
us?
our weaknesses. I don't know, something
thing
about
we
leaving
don't
your
have any.
party behind. Maybe that's not a good idea. Maybe we should go forward without them resting so they all die. Something like that. I mean, he could have thrown something like that in my
He
head.
could be trying to deceive us. That's a good point.
If I were a demon, those would be the things that I was saying.
Right. Or maybe, move on to the next room.
Or maybe he's just misunderstood. Maybe we could help Franklin.
That's probably the case.
I'm sure.
Probably.
I'm sure that's.
I've never heard of that being the case with demons. In fact, I've been taught it is never that
I think
case.
he said millennia to find himself.
So I don't have anything I need to do during this rest period.
I reach into my pouch and I pull out this deck of cards and put my bones away. Got this game called Cards Against Humanity. Anybody want to play?
I think Franklin would love to play.
I play that at all of the parties, and it's the same cards over and over again. But yes, I would love to play.
All right, let's play.
As you turn the deck over, author Franklin. Oh my God!
Every card just
Kill yourself or your friend.
LOL.
Kill blank or blank. Kill blank or blank. Friend.
I'll play Cards Against Humanity with you for a little bit. Sure, why not?
Okay, we're going to play some cards for another 30 minutes just to...
A big black mimic. That's my favorite card. That one is so funny. So funny.
Big, black, throbbing mimic. All right, so do you do anything else during your short rest?
No, just rest.
Jolvis will just pace back and forth by the door entrance.
I do. Jolvis.
Peeking in.
I do chat with Jolvis a bit and try and get to know Jolvis a little bit better in reference to, what it is you want from life.
Whoa, big
Stuff.
Questions.
Right.
I will avoid that conversation.
No, actually, that's correct. Stuff. I want
Lots
stuff.
of stuff. And I understand that want.
Yeah.
My concern is that we're not maybe taking from those less than us.
Yeah, but if they don't notice, is it gonna hurt?
Jolvis. Oh. And I'm gonna pick Jolvis up.
Oh.
I like you. I really do.
I like
Let's
you too.
just think of others. And set Jolvis down.
This is the iron glove and the velvet glove.
Jolvis just totally pitched a tent right there. Did you see that?
It was a pup
Show.
tent.
Oh, no. That's me.
No,
Oh, dang.
I do though, Jolvis. I do. I like you all. I just want us to do what's right.
Okay, Temperance. You do what you think is right, and I'll do what I think is right.
Oh, hey. Oh, okay. So the card is Tempest, it's your turn to pick your favorite card. Who won this round? Probably not Jolvis.
I just want us all to get along.
This is going to be a
this
long
knife
hour.
I took off the elf. As I look at it, anything interesting on it, or can you describe it to me?
So it's wrapped in a gray-black leather binding on the hilt.
We'll get you out of dark.
The end of the hilt is like a real basic, crude kind of an eagle's head. Kind of wraps around. The beak kind of goes in the direction of where the knuckles would be. The blade itself's got a lot of nicks and cuts on it. It's seen a lot of use. You envision that it's probably, if it was brand new, it'd probably be like that much wider, but it's been honed down quite a bit. This blade has been around for a long time, seen a lot of action.
Okay. Right.
It's more for it's more of a sticking knife than it is a slashing knife.
Gotcha.
That's all we do.
Okay. All right. So you reach the end of your short rest.
Don't forget your die 6.
That's right. So you get your die 6. The Amazons are a little bit they're like the rest of you, a little bit more refreshed. They've kind of had conversations among themselves about the demon. They're not inclined to want it to remain with the party. They think it's a bad idea to keep it. But they also know they're just the crew, so they mostly you just hear them saying that to each other. They don't. They don't.
They know
up.
their place.
Right. What do you do?
I know where you want to have them in a place.
I think we should
Let's let Jorvis off the leash. Let him get in there and snoop around.
Release the Jolvis.
Jolvis is already in there.
You're holding a little sack of grain. That was
Release the Jolvis.
What do you see?
What do I see?
Okay, so you go through and you go in there and just
I
kind of work.
sure do.
Do you bring a light source with you, or are you doing this all infravision style? Or dark vision style. Excuse me. Wow, that takes it back.
That's awesome.
That is old school.
Do you want me to come in and give you some light?
I do have dark vision, but I do also have
Dark vision might be better, actually.
I would think
Maybe,
so.
but
a
you
hooded
can't see colors or
lantern.
anything.
I have a hooded lantern.
Tell me what you want to do. You want to go
give
in
you
with
light.
light, or you want to go in?
It's okay. I want to sneak in there by myself first.
Okay.
Because everyone's against me right now. I'm feeling a little.
We just told you to go in there.
Not you. I was just threatened by a woman that's very much bigger than me. Just a little scared.
There's like 4 of them here, so. I'll have to
Okay,
narrow
no,
it
I'll
down.
just. Yeah, I'll use my hooded lantern.
Me a woman.
Okay.
And I'll just.
Right. So you go down this narrow, kind of. For you, it's almost like a normal height passageway. Even though it's only about 7 feet up. It goes about 10 feet deep before it opens up into a chamber that's coming in my direction. So it's a rectangular chamber going this way. At the far end of this chamber, which is about, let's say, roughly 70 feet deep, you're estimating there are a pair of braziers that are glowing, casting light into the room. That's the light that you're seeing, just sort of the very faint edges of it that illuminates this room. You can see that, like directly in front of you, there are some sarcophagi lined up. And as you look into the room itself, you can see that the walls have recessed sections in them. But at the far end towards me, beyond the braziers, you can see a fairly large sarcophagi illuminated with a couple of regular sized ones flanking it. And then you get a sense as you look to your left. In this chamber, the walls are carved in a relief, a very intricate relief, chaotic and crazy, of locks. So whereas the chamber you were in was all carved in keys, this one is carved like locks.
Interesting. Okay.
You don't see any.
There are no statues like the.
From where you're standing on in the middle of the far wall, in a recessed area, you can see 2. They look like suits of armor, just standing side by side in like a little 10-foot space, not moving.
Very carefully go look at those suits of armor. Approach them very slowly, cautiously.
Okay, so give me. Yes, you have a spell. Make it down to Jovis.
Yeah, I'll try something. Hello, Jovis. Can you? I don't have anything. But I got you.
You had me, actually.
Give me a stealth check.
19.
19. Okay. So now tell me how you get to it. Do you go along the wall? Do you cut diagonal?
Yeah.
How do you get
So I'll just kind of try to I don't know, hide behind whatever I can to just kind of make my way around.
So you just it's just a room of shadow. You slip from darkness to darkness.
Oh, you
touch
cover
down.
I'll hide my lantern while I'm trying to.
Okay, so it's hooded, so you just drop the hood down.
Yes.
Lights. So you work your way past 3 sarcophagi that are lined up. Get down to the back wall. Work your way along the edge of the wall. It kind of undulates in that, and then you get to where you can see these 2 suits of armor that are just sitting in this alcove.
Do they appear to be filled with anything living, or are they just empty?
No, you can see that the visor is up and they're empty.
Hey, what's going on in there, Jovis?
How long has Jovis been gone?
Jovis has been gone right now. I'd say not quite, but maybe 5 minutes.
So I yell in there. Hey, Jovis, what's up?
I don't answer.
wouldn't
I
be
shake
too
my
right.
head as I examine the armor.
Okay, so how do you examine the armor?
I think he's in trouble.
Jovis disappears at parties for like an hour and a half, and then he just shows back up randomly.
I just want to see if there are
Tell me
any
what is that?
markings on them, or what maybe they were used for.
All right, so give me a perception check.
Jovis
And give me a perception and investigation.
Okay.
Might be a dead
Perception first would
Uh-huh.
be a 21,
Okay.
and investigation is not as good. That'll be an 8.
Okay. All right. So the perception was a. I'm sorry. The perception was a
21.
21, and the investigation was an 8. Okay. So
But I'm okay with that.
you're kind of leaning in to get a sense of what it looks like. It's very hard to see any kind of detail with your dark vision because you don't see in color. But as you lean in, you kind of get a scent. There's like a scent that kind of is like right in front of you as you look, and you kind of change your focus from the armor to what's in front of you, and you see like the air just kind of tremble for just a second,
Okay.
like the surface of water, just kind of.
Okay, are there any like small rocks?
Oh yeah, there's a little bit of stuff around the
I
edge.
just kind of want to like throw a little rock at the wall.
Okay, so you
At the wall. Just
at the thing. You throw it, and it goes. You see it go. Doo, when it goes, it hits something, and you see the ripple, and then it just goes in maybe 2-3 inches, and stops.
And is it just staying there?
Yeah, it doesn't go
It's
anywhere.
just like in the middle of the air. Yo, what the fuck?
It's a jello mold.
Is it cherry?
I don't really know what
Are
to
there
do
carrots?
with that. Okay. I'm
So
gonna-
as you're looking at it, and like, I don't know what to do with this, you see the little stone just kind of comes towards you, and you feel this whatever. You just feel this presence, and something just
You're in trouble for
Oh
sure.
shit.
you're engulfed in this. It feels almost like a jello mold.
Oh,
Right? It just
call it.
And you're the jello.
So Matt, I came to the edge when I was calm. Can I see with my dark vision in? She has the room.
He.
he
lamp.
Okay, yeah, we can. So let's. Well,
Have I dropped my lantern? Like,
no,
or was it
it's a
just
whole
like,
thing. You're just holding it.
so I can't like move or anything? I'm like,
You are engulfed in it. You can attempt to move with a strength check, but you just feel this thing just surround you, and you see both of the suits of armor at the same time. They just gotta come forward with it, and you're like right up against this suit of armor.
And you have the flask.
Yeah.
You have the flash.
I sure do.
That was
awesome.
I'm not sure that's
Finders,
right.
keepers, Dorvis takes whatever he wants. That's how the saying goes, right?
Yeah. We lose more Jolvises that way.
So it's been about 6 or 7 minutes.
Yes.
Well, wait.
So, hold on,
Sean's
hold on.
trying to see.
Yeah, Sean's
All right.
trying to see.
Which is a
So,
really, really important moment.
yeah. So you will take 12 points of acid damage as you feel your skin begin to corrode away. And it's like your lips start to burn back from your teeth. Your eyelids are just almost disappearing. So that you have dark vision. What's the range on your 6 feet? 60 feet?
Oh no. Can you?
So you come in and you look at a slight angle in the room. I'll go ahead and illuminate it because
I get it. Don't answer.
I'm going to put Joel in some corn shell.
Oh, wow. It's very pretty.
Okay.
So you see, right there, you see Joelus standing there, and you see.
I don't see anything.
You basically see something that looks like that, right? You see Joel was just kind of in almost like a frozen pose, just like this, arms kind of up. And the first thing you notice is Joel's toes aren't touching the ground anymore. And you see these two armored figures standing beyond him.
Hey, you dropped that gnome. You put him down.
As we hear that,
We gotta go.
we go towards the exit.
That's a cue.
Let's go.
All right, everybody roll initiative.
You are so.
And I'll allow the rest of including you, I'll allow the rest of the party to basically where the sarcophagi are.
Oh, no.
20, okay. So
It's looking really bad for Dolus right now, everybody. We could have used Dolus.
if that goes into 20,
Gain a flask.
Like you. That's backwards.
Thank you.
I got the 13.
13, okay. This goes into 13, that goes into 20.
I got 5.
Joel was 20. Disco's into 13, sorry.
6.
6. That's about right. 5. Ouch. And temperance?
I got 6. Oh my god, wow.
It's up to you and me.
Hey, Matt. I
Yes.
know Joel is in trouble. And I'm
Yeah,
just
like Franklin, I was like,
this is my inspiration. If you reroll that,
Okay.
and I get a natural 20.
Oh.
So I get 24.
Hell yeah.
For what?
I rerolled my
Oh, nice.
initiative as
Inspiration decide first. Oh,
you
yeah,
saw
that's
it.
slots back.
But I'm okay enough that I don't. Might need that for something else.
No, I didn't mean to use your attack.
The gelatinous
Do you speak it as Franklin or as Tam? Use your inspiration. Waste your inspiration.
The cube is in the 1.
Oh,
Sweet.
Thank God. Thank gosh, that was such a Utah thing to say.
That was-
Oh my.
Did you say thank gosh?
Thank gosh.
What the heck,
Darn
guys? That was
it.
freaking weird.
Darn it.
That's
I mean,
freaking
you just freaking.
So what on Thunder would you do? Gelatinous cube and the people in it.
Not good
Will they
things.
kind of be protected?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I think
Depends on the type of damage that it does.
Right? So that's interesting. We're going to do this.
Oh.
6.
Oh,
sweet.
Yeah, you
That's really cool.
All right, so in the natural 20?
That's what's funny. I move forward. I hear Joel was blind. I just run into the room, right? He's in trouble, and I see what's happening. And do I understand what's happening? Do I know what a gelatinous cube is?
Give me a perception check because all you see. Give me.
Get extra actions if you want.
No. Give me a perception check.
A perception check. 13.
13?
Your lantern is hooded right now, right? Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, all you see is two.
Yup.
All you see is 2 armored figures standing on the opposite side of Jolvis, but Jolvis isn't moving. You
And I
don't
can't see.
anything
Okay.
else.
So I took my movement. I'm going to pull a torch.
Yep.
And I'm going to light it, and I'm going to toss it, not at Joel's, but more at Joel's feet.
Okay. Right. So you use your action, throw it. It lands there, and you just as the torch kind of spins through it, hits the ground, you see just a faint shimmer of an outline of a shape, like a liquidy shape.
So being a bard, can I know from stories? Can I get a
Yeah, give me a history
roll
check.
on that? 13.
13? Yeah, you've heard of creatures like this that are almost invisible, that are made up of just an ooze, kind of a goo that just dissolve everything that's of flesh or like plant life that they come into contact with.
Hurry, Joel's is in some sort of ooze or slime. He's being eaten alive. Quickly!
Thank you.
I'm going to
Temperance is like good riddance.
so I'm going to 60 feet.
The last thing I said.
Pull my hands up.
So mean.
Throw my hands down and cast Fairy Fire.
Ooh, nice.
It's a 20-foot cube around here, so any creature will be illuminated in a blue light outside.
You have to make a save.
And they do have to make a save on Dex.
Dex. So rolls a 10.
Okay, miss.
Misses. So yeah, what's the range on them?
It's 60 feet.
6 feet. Okay, so Thakil slaps his arms down, brings them up, and this tendril of fire just extends and just dances and weaves its way over the sarcophagi, over to where Jolvis is at, and you see once the fire just sort of hits this point in the air, and the fairy fire just spreads out like flames across the grassland and envelops this space that's almost like a 10 by 10 cube that is just twisting and bobbing and weaving. You can see the fire just bulges out from the sides and the top as these just little pseudopods of goo and ooze just strike out at nothing in every direction. And inside, illuminated, you can see Jolvis in there with 2 suits of armor.
Now, all attacks are with advantage. At this point, sweet. Let's see what it is.
All right, so that was that. Is that the end of your turn? Did you do anything else? All right.
I don't know what else it is. 15, 20, 25. Actually, good. Right next to it. You're saying stuff shooting out of this thing about 5 feet away, 10 feet away.
Yeah.
I'm going to stay a safe distance away from the longest tendril. And that's where I'll stop.
Okay.
10 feet away.
Sounds good. All right, so you get close, and you can really see this thing up close, and then you can just see as it moves around, the suits of armor just gonna.
And it's good dance.
And so same with Jovis. Jovis is like,
how does Jovis look? Now that I'm this close.
Not good. You can you can see like where skin is just being eaten away on any of Jovis's exposed flesh.
As a bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Word.
Ooh, nice.
On Jovis. I don't know if that'll penetrate the cube or not, but I'm going to try. So 24 plus 4. I want to say it is 7. 7 points of healing would hit Jovis.
Okay, so
if I can penetrate the cube.
I'll allow it.
Okay.
It's not metal or wood or anything that's in the way.
Yeah.
It's kind of like if you were being embraced by something.
Okay.
So,
excellent.
All right. Disco.
Right.
So you can start your turn at the entrance.
Oh, right.
Everybody can start their turn right at these.
Oh, at the entrance?
Where the sarcophagi are.
So
everybody can start their turn right there.
Let's see. So I will be ready for. I'm going to be running and see this is all happening.
So let's also, just to make sure that you know from a visual standpoint. There.
So.
There.
And we've got one. Yeah. So I run in and I'm going to hop up on top of the sarcophagus. Would I have gotten in there in time to have seen Fat Gil done healing work?
Yeah, I will allow that.
Would I know that's what you were doing? Probably wouldn't.
Probably wouldn't.
We
already cast a suit.
But I don't speak lizard.
I just speak. Yeah.
I think the first thing
Yeah,
I would
you
do
have
is
no visual signal of what he did.
I'm just going to hurl a firebolt, just trying to kill whatever it is that has one of my dearest friends literally being melted. Okay. That is a 22.
22, that'll hit.
That is 6 points of fire damage.
Nice. And so you cast it, and your spell arcs into it, and you see like the section of the fairy fire just sort of cave in and pull back as the fire eats away at it.
Wait, don't I get advantage on the attack, don't I? Because of fairy fire?
Just on the roll to hit.
Right. So
Oh yeah, it could have been extra point. Yeah.
But it wasn't.
That's fine. All right. So Disco, do you do anything else?
No. Yeah, no. I'm just going to keep hurling these firebolts until something changes.
Okay, Jolvis, what do? You can't attempt to get out of it.
I would like to attempt to get out of it.
Okay, so you need to roll a strength check.
It's like gravity.
Oh, not bad.
11.
11. So you see Jolvis just thrashing inside and gets just close to the edge and then just can't get any further. Can't get out.
Can you breathe?
Does he look a little better than he did before I cast him?
Yes.
Like his eyelids
Jolvis
back?
No, Jolvis is can't breathe. Can't. Yeah.
So yeah. Oh yeah. Can I use my inspiration, please, to reroll that?
You may use your inspiration.
Oh goody. Okay. That was a nat one.
Nat 1. So Jolvis thrashes around, and you just kind of see Jolvis kind of the feet kind of lift up and the head goes back. It kind of like goes upside down.
Oh no! Jovis! Oh no! You look so down right now!
Let's see. Jolvis.
Oh, he's okay.
Jolvis, that was
Jolvis is still Jolvis.
What's your initiative in? You are in the what segment? Are your initiative? The 6? Okay. So in the 5, your temperance. You're 5.
She was
You're
6.
6 as well. Okay, yeah. In the 6 temperance, what do you do?
I'm gonna just move in a little bit. Dance kind of further into the room, and I'm gonna take out my
So that Tana can
crossbow
play.
or my longbow and shoot.
Nice.
Yeah. I got you.
And that's where is it? 21?
That'll hit.
No, 20, sorry.
20 will hit.
And that's 6.
Okay. So the arrow just you get into it and you just watch it kind of hits towards the top edge and just go bloop, and shoots through the top, but you can see that it shakes in response to it.
Is
So
my
it took
arrow
damage.
out there someplace?
It just kind of went over the top, just and over the top.
But
You heard it clatter into the.
But it affected it.
It affected it.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay, good.
Okay.
Okay, so that was in the 5.
That was 6.
That was in the 6. So in the 5, you see at Thakgil's feet the dust. You can see there's a little rug on the floor there. You see the dust at the edge of the rug just kind of go, and the rug just
Oh no!
and wraps
On
up
Thakgil?
on Thakgil.
Nice.
I think it's the rug of smothering.
I think it is too. Or maybe.
Mimics are pretty high.
This is
That's
not a good room.
21.
We need to leave this room.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah, you see this rug just dust just flies off of it as it just traps, and Thakgil is just encased like a like a larvae ready to turn into a butterfly. Just
I had such a good move next to
This is really bad. Really bad.
So Thakgil, you are restrained.
Yes. Okay.
Let's see if I have these here. You are restrained.
Yes.
Put on you.
I will.
You are
You say
blinded.
TPK.
You get a bunch of rings. Thakgil wins the rings.
And you are grappled. Do I have a grapple?
You're grappled.
I'm not sure I have a. Oh, I
Restrained and grappled?
And you're grappled.
All right.
Do the Amazons get a turn?
Oh, we didn't roll for Amazons, yeah.
So they they will get a turn. And then that's for Jolvis. Jolvis, you are restrained.
Jolvis.
Do you have
allow me.
Do you have a
I'm
ring
good at
this? Do
this.
you have a ring that says fucked? Do you have one of those?
Yeah, that's mine.
So restrained, your speed is 0. Attacks and dex saves have disadvantage, and attacks against you have advantage. That's for being restrained. For being let's see, for being blinded, you fail checks requiring sight. You have disadvantage on your attacks, and attacks against you have advantage. And you're also grappled. So if you're grappled, your speed is
If
0,
the bottle was
right?
out there, yeah.
The bottle is with me in the cube.
The Amazons are in the.
I suggested we forge on ahead.
Wonder why.
Well, now I'm stuck in a freaking cube for the rest of my life. Not an ideal situation.
You're like the worst case scenario because you're going to be alive through this ordeal. We're at least going to be dead.
Well, it can't go through the iron, so you're totally safe. I mean, relatively speaking.
Bored.
All right, so the Amazon crew will
like,
come through,
it's been an hour. I thought they were
and
getting back
let's see, 35. They'll get as far as Thakgil. Put all 3 of them with Thakgil.
I wouldn't hang out with the likes of me. Ain't so lucky.
So, and seeing him mummified in this rug,
They just see a bunch of
they'll
feathers
all
coming out the top.
3 advance and attack the rug.
That rug looks like Thakgil.
Stab it! Stab the rug! Stab it! Stab it! Stab the rug!
So all 3 of them will roll to attack this rug that has encased Thakgil. The first one will be.
They love me, the women. They're going to be really.
You have developed fan
Save
base,
them.
clearly.
Multiple times.
Yeah, Avita rolls and hits with 13, doing 5 points of damage, and you take 2 of the 5, and you hear, and then the rug, you cut in some of the stitches of it, but then your blood kind of comes out through the opening.
It's green, by the way. So that was 2 points, you said?
2 points of damage.
And they hear him scream or not.
Phoebe hits with a
Goddamn!
Phoebe hits with a 17.
Oh shit!
Doing 3 points of damage to you and 3 points of damage to the rug.
Awesome.
Ideal.
And then
I'm blind,
So they're all attacking and not learning.
against the rug.
well,
Are they attacking?
they're all attacking at the same time, right? And
like a pinata.
It is totally indeed.
well, it hits with a 13, doing 3 points of damage to you and 3 points of damage to the rug.
What are you setting up now?
19.
The rug shudders with each attack, and then they just
roll
see
that
blood coming out of it. But
Hey,
it could be its blood. I
blood's
don't know.
blood.
It's not red. That's all they know.
That's right. And I'm blind. I think it's the rug doing it.
Let's sharpen this thing.
This thing hasn't been vacuumed in ages.
And now it's
The top of the round?
No, it's not because the cube.
The cube gets up.
Oh, sorry.
That's right.
I'll go back to it.
The cube gets a shake. Oh, it moves.
Cube moves.
It's moving fast.
Yeah, I gotta move.
Well, not that fast.
Oh no.
There are now 4 of you bobbing around inside that. They can move 15.
That's Lola.
That's Prowl, but I don't know it.
That's true.
Back to where it was.
All I know is that there are less people hitting me as a result of that.
Lola.
Holy cow.
Yeah, you see Lola. She's stabbing at the rug, trying to free you. So concentrated on that. She just as she looks, just as this thing, you see the pseudopod just sort of caves and just engulfs her, and she thrashes around for a second, and then the dagger comes out of her hand, and she. The acid is just eating away at her flesh. She's not moving. She took 11 points of damage.
She's done.
No.
Next round
she goes to 0.
And then
next round's a critical.
Next round's an automatic 2 failures, death saves. Two. Yep. And then she rolls 1, so she's probably just dead.
This just got really serious. Open the flask.
Well, the flask is in the cube.
Top of the turd. Pierce, what do you do?
Do these sarcophagi look like something I could push?
Like the whole thing? Or the lid?
Well, let me just kind of see what I mean, the whole thing in the nose.
You're made of stone.
Okay.
You don't need to make a die roll to know you can't push them.
So I could, but I could take a lid. I don't know, how heavy is it, like 200 pounds?
The lid's about 200 pounds. Yeah, I was going to say at least 200.
That's not going to happen.
They're pretty
solid rock. It's way more than that.
All right. Anything else in the room? Anything else in the room?
He's already successful.
So, do a quick scan of the room. You can see 2 more statues in this alcove right there. You can see a large sarcophagi here. You can see on the wall beyond it 2 swords that are crossed over a very large, odd-looking lock. That's about, and then there's additional sarcophagi here and here.
So there's a statue over here, right?
Yeah, 2 suits of armor. 2 more suits of armor.
Are the suits of armor in the cube?
Yeah, they're in it, suspended in it.
5, 6. Can I reach the suit of armor from there?
No, there's a wall in between. So you can see like the wall comes out like that, and they're in this recess. So let me put them out there for you to see. These suits do not have any weapons in their hands. They're just.
Okay. I'm gonna.
And as you get that close and look, you can see just faintly the shimmer of the fairy fire reflected on what's probably another cube.
Where?
What?
That's got those suits of armor in it. Yeah.
Okay, Pierce, there's another cube right there.
Fairy fire.
I take my action. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I see why we have you.
5, 6. And I focus all my energy on Thakil, right?
This ain't gonna be good.
And I say, Thakil, the Amazons need you!
Who said ow?
Just a big lizard thumbs up. You just can't see.
You can make a sound. Is that the end of your turn?
That's it.
All right, Thakil.
So new roll with Bardic Powers. It's the inspiration, just kind of goes up a level. You can use it for damage and for defense now.
Okay. All right. So I need to try and break out of this rug. Oh, good lord.
Just so people know where the other one's at.
Well, that's good.
So, what do is a strength check? What do I need?
You can do a strength check. Do a strength
That's
check.
the Grampy. That's Grampy.
That would be a 10 plus.
I remember my day. We didn't have to go to food. Food came to us.
Nice.
Okay, so
It's a rug. I've been working out.
That help?
We'll see.
I hope so. It got me almost 50% more than I would have gotten.
okay, 1 second.
Another cube.
We just need. I mean, this is a leave scenario.
This is a
grab Jilvis.
This is a if we have.
So you're going to do contested strength checks. So you rolled a
14.
14
with help.
Oh, and it rolls a 7. So you just get your claws come up around your face, and you force the rug open and step out of it, and it flaps behind you.
Okay. I like that.
Excellent. Excellent.
Remove my rings.
Yay!
Hey!
Great.
Yes, you can remove your rings. So that was your action.
I'm no longer blind grappled.
That's what you heard temperate
Wait,
thing.
remember?
Right on that damn
But remember, the door to this crypt
to me, come
closed.
to me.
We are trapped in.
Well, we're trapped in here, but I'm not sure the cube can come into this other room.
So we'll put the rug right.
If you're going to retreat into this
There's actually a rug
I
there.
don't
don't think the cube can come through that little.
So it's standing up still,
It
kind
wasn't
of
a portal,
standing on
it
its
was a
back
door.
It's a
tassels.
door, but it wasn't.
Okay, what do you do?
I love it.
No,
All
on
right,
the
I am
outside
going
room,
to
not in between these two rooms, right? That
turn
door's still open.
to the rug's pissed me off, but I'm not too concerned about it. This is a little dangerous.
Oh no! That's
But I'm
not
going to
good.
look right here, and I'm going to cast in a 15 by 15 thunder wave because I'm a little pissed off. So I'm going to come up and
Boom! That's gonna get Lola.
it might get somebody.
Well,
But
Get
it
hit
depends
so
on if we're
hard
just
you
going where they are in the
launched
spot.
I'll
I'm
do
a
it
little
random.
mad.
I'll do it
You're gonna
random.
do it random?
2d8.
Otherwise, Lola gets hit.
Yeah, but otherwise Dorvis could get hit.
3.
And Dorvis is now on the far side.
Here's the thing, though. If Jolvis were to get hit, could Jolvis be launched out of the cube?
Hold on.
No, it was a possibility.
Wait.
If the cube does not save,
So if they
if the cube saves and Joel's
against
doesn't,
my,
technically Joel's would be tossed to
DC of 14.
And their dex saves or dex or strength?
It is
Strength.
a strength save.
Okay, so we'll start with the rug.
And if you're in the
The
cube,
rug
you,
rolls a 13, a 12.
A 12, so that would be a miss.
Miss. So it takes 5 points of damage.
Yep.
Okay.
Am I rolling?
And is knocked
And gets
back.
knocked back 10 feet.
Yep. Okay.
Knock that rug. It actually is cleaner than it's ever been.
beat that rug. Beat that rug.
Ever been.
Dust explodes
There's like
out of it.
an outline of the rug where it used to be.
Is there if something is considered large, does it also get knocked back?
I think it's. That's a great question, but I think it's through large. I think if it's larger than large, then it does not. I will look that up.
So it rolled an 18, so it'll only take half damage.
So that would be 2 points.
2 points, okay. And won't get knocked back.
Yes,
That's a cube.
That's the cube. And let's we'll do kind of a roll of the dice here. So one of the suits of armor that's in it is going to be affected by it. So let's see. You'll see this a suit of armor that's in there. The shockwave just sends this cube just shimmering and shaking, and every pseudopods are just flying in every direction as it gets hit with the force, and it ejects one of the suits of armor out of it, out the back.
And a little gnome.
You roll a disadvantage.
Perhaps. Do I?
Wait, we don't know if she's
10
been
feet.
hit yet.
That is correct.
No, she rolls a disadvantage because she's restrained, and it's a dex roll.
But
And then,
before you
if she
fire,
gets hit.
it's
If she
an
gets hit,
advantage. Yeah, on the hit.
Is it weird that I want to be knocked?
Yeah, I want she to be knocked
Jolvis, it did hit you, so you need to do a strength check.
A strength check?
Disadvantage.
Or just disadvantage, yeah, because
That's how the
spell works.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
All he
I
would
was
do
confused.
Strength check at disadvantage.
10.
10. So yeah, you're knocked out of the
Thank
cube.
you.
You take 5 points of
That's fine. I'll take it.
damage from it.
Excellent. Excellent work, that girl.
I'm trying to turn it into smaller Jello cubes.
Oh, and you're stuck between two of them.
Oh,
You get knocked out of it. You're prone.
Into the next one.
You're prone looking up. You can see the shimmer
That would be
of the.
cruel but funny.
That one, that's
so
what would
awesome.
happen, I'm sure.
Are you conscious?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay. What else? That good? You do anything else?
Back the hell up. Oh wait, I see Lola. So, shit.
So-
burn through more. All right, another bonus action. I'm going to do a.
So you did the thunder wave as a bonus. So you did the
No,
thunder
thunder wave
wave.
is my attack. Oh no, I'm sorry. You're right.
Yeah, I'm just
You're
saying
right,
we
I'm
need to
done.
back that up because
I'm
you
done.
That's kind of why we.
Yeah, I couldn't have thunder wave.
you did your
We
so.
did all of that.
I was gonna say you can't do.
I
Yeah,
can't.
your action was to get yourself out of being wrapped
absolutely
up.
right.
You can't do the thunder wave
So Jovis
because
is
you've already
back
done
in.
your action. So
You're
Joel,
absolutely
fuck.
everybody's
Sorry,
still
Joel.
in it. That's right. That's right. Our
Sorry, Joel.
That was a really fun
it was so good.
simulation.
almost got you.
In that case, all I have is my movement, my bonus action.
Yep.
So I will move back from the rug, and I will cast Healing Word on Lola.
Okay, so you move back from the rug, and it gets a breaking attack.
Oh, okay. Against the 15 AC.
Misses with a 7.
Okay, bonus action, Healing Word. We'll give Lola 7 points.
Nice.
If she could breathe.
Right.
Yeah, she starts
comes
to,
back
she
to
starts
life,
to
breathes,
twitch
and dies
again.
because she can't breathe.
Where did you put the class?
God, I am running out of spells. Oh, I did get my Thunder Wave back, though. Okay, I've done 2 Healing Words.
We can't see the bottle, right?
All right, so is that your turn,
That's it. And I backed up
All right.
10 feet.
Okay.
1, 2, oh, wait, that's 10 feet. Yep. Okay.
All right, Disco, what do you do?
All right. How is Dorvis looking right now?
How you looking right now?
He's looking okay, surprisingly.
Looking all right.
That will definitely helped him out.
All right, I'm going to do something pretty stupid, I think. I'm going to run up to
Classic
the cube.
Disco.
Watch out for
And
the rug.
I'm just going to reach in and grab Dorvis and try and pull him out.
Okay.
Oh, this should be terrible.
So
it's one of my best friends is getting melted.
Okay, so give me to do that. It shouldn't be that hard to reach in and grab, but you've got to do a strength check to pull.
Dolph's is just gonna be like,
I'm getting you out of there, Dorvis. I know. All right.
you grab my bag.
You don't even grab.
Just grabs the flask. Be with you in a minute. Oh, just.
What'd you roll?
It's a 2 minus 1 is a 1.
Oh my
but
God.
I have inspiration.
You have inspiration.
Come on.
You fight through the burning that is just eating away at your skin.
Oh, no. What'd you roll? Just, oh, no.
3.
A 3. You force your arms in. The fairy fire just comes. You grab at Jolvis and try to pull, and it's just so slimy in there. Your hands just keep slipping away, and you take 6 points of acid damage.
I'm going to give you some oven mitts for Christmas. Be nice.
Oh no. All right. I'm going to take some steps back. Hop back up on here. I don't know if it gets an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, the cube would get an attack of opportunity as you try to get away.
I tried. Literally my hardest, and I had him.
And it'll hit with a 20, not natural.
Oh shit.
Let's see.
We need, is this iron flasks?
Ooh, 11 points of acid damage. You just see like almost, it just hits you in the middle of your back, and you feel this pseudopod just go through all of your clothing and into your skin.
And I fall unconscious.
Oh no.
You fall unconscious next to the cube?
No, fall unconscious backward.
Well, he would fall as soon as he makes his breaking attack.
Oh, so but did it hit him and knock him away from the
Yeah, I'll give you a 5 foot knock.
Yeah,
I'll give
Thank
you a 5
you,
foot
Matt.
Thanks, yeah.
That would be bad.
The last thing I see is Dorva's upside down middle finger. And my
slowly
spinning.
I was fine.
It's like this.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, best friend.
How you say it? Love you, bro. Well,
Okay.
Temperance, you gotta save us.
Jolvis,
very unfortunate.
what do you do?
Seeing Disco, I'm just gonna kind of try to get out.
Okay.
This is what I get.
So you could alternatively.
Oh yeah.
You can do things with your action other than try to get out.
Can I get the flask?
You might be able to get the flask and open it. You can just like reach into the pouch and just pop the.
Okay, that's what I'll try to do then.
Okay, so give me a. What do we want that to be? That should be
Sleight of
a.
Give her that
Sleight of
sleight of
hand,
hand.
stealth. Those are my.
Give her that sweet, nice.
I think it would be
I'll
a.
take an acracrobatics.
Do an acrobatics, yeah. Because
Okay.
it's not a stealthy thing you're trying to do. It's just a.
It's just a thing.
You've got to be.
Is that a 1? Oh no!
So you try to get your hand out, and you can feel the bottle, but flip, your fingers just keep sliding off of the top of
With
that.
a wand, your hand permanently seals the bottle shut.
And you use your inspiration already.
You literally just rolled a nat one.
And I rolled a nat 1 with my
The
inspiration.
nat one.
But we saw you doing that. We saw you reach into the bag. Okay.
So a bonus action would allow you to drink a flask or drink from a potion, right? In a bonus action in the game. So in this sense, you would get another attempt to pop the stopper off. It's nothing worse than that. So your action, you failed. Now you have your bonus action.
That's better.
A 19.
A 19? Okay. Yeah. So this time you dig your nails into the edge of the thing and
Not today, bitch.
Swirl.
Yep. This black, inky darkness. It's almost like a void. Just sort of appears and kind of works its way out just a little bit. And all of a sudden, and the cube just.
The cube just dies.
And you are on the board. Put yourself.
Do I just appear in a cube? I come out.
Yeah, you'll be half in the cube and half out of the cube.
Am I taller than the cube?
You're
By 2 feet.
a couple feet. You're about the same height as the cube.
So you're basically wearing a cube.
Yeah, you're.
My horns are coming out the top.
And the cube.
Your
is
arms
just
are out the side, your head's out the top.
You're half in and half out of the cube.
I don't know how to do that.
That will put you. We'll just say for the sake of that's right there. We'll put you right here, and that's going to have to jettison somebody out of the cube because it can only hold. Actually, 2 people are going to get jettisoned out of it.
Isn't it first in, first out?
Yeah. Wait,
So
no,
that would be
that's
the armor.
The suit of armor goes falling out,
On the disco.
and then there we go.
Jolvis?
Joel was.
Yay! Into the rug.
Yeah.
Oh, there's
So
probably
should I roll initiative then now?
Yeah, you roll initiative.
Okay.
Where am I?
I came out strong with the 1.
Well, the 1.
Nice.
Wait.
What's your add your dexterity to it?
Oh, okay. 3.
What? What happens if the person who opens the iron flask falls unconscious?
I would say at that point, Franklin just gets to decide what he wants to do because there's nobody there to tell him what to do.
But
No, it's me. I just opened it.
you just opened
It's been an
it. So
hour.
that supersedes
Yes.
you both opening.
Yeah,
it.
it's like a reset.
Yep.
Okay.
And if Jorvis
he
falls
no longer
unconscious,
has any-
then we're going to have a demon
Everyone
literally
blaring in
running
their heads
amok.
just hears, you guys are the worst adventurers that have ever opened this
Honestly,
flask."
I'd say we're pretty average. This is
Well, except for the dead one, right?
Temperance, what do you do?
We got that.
Deep in your
Right, you
conscious
just-
mind, as you're laying there, you're having a terrible dream where someone's yelling, "You're an idiot!"
you are an idiot.
So you've just seen this
That one again.
demon just appear and just half in and half out of the cube. You've seen a suit of armor get expelled from it and Jolvis expelled from it. Disco is down. What do you do?
I'm going to shoot again at the cube.
Yeah, the cube must have taken damage.
Oh, I
by
thought it
that.
did give you much. Sorry.
Or I guess,
My bad.
Or you
No,
could just,
no, I gave you the wrong one.
I'm not sure how my damage usually works against from the scarf.
As in damage you might take?
Yeah, is it?
If you have an immunity, then you
So
would.
that's a
you would.
20.
Okay, that'll hit.
And would this be acid damage? Is
That's acid damage. Yep.
And that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 points of damage. And then I'm gonna yell,
Okay.
Amazons! Pull Disco away. My Disco away.
You got it.
Wait, I was going to heal him. Never mind.
Well, towards, I mean, they've got it. Yeah.
All right.
You can go wherever, but he's got to get away.
Okay, is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so next the rug does its thing.
It's like,
He's
no.
all-
Yup.
You really
That's
can't
not
not.
exactly
Oh, it's
right.
gonna be
You really
Joel.
can't. You really can't not. I mean,
Oh my god.
You can only do so much.
Oh, it gets that's an 8 though, so it goes to attack you.
Nice.
And you're just plastered to the ground, and it's trying to wrap around you, and it just can't tuck underneath.
Go, Jovis! Go, Jovis!
Every time it tries to wrap and slip you up, you just slip underneath it.
She's doing like some breakdancing moves.
But it is like right on top of you.
You're so slimed. It can't.
That's probably what it is. You're totally slimed.
Okay, so that's the rug. Amazon crew.
Oh, yeah.
We have advantage. They're on the other side of the cube. There's 2 of them in there. Right next to the cube.
You've done enough damage.
That's it.
You're unconscious.
She moves to help, and the cube lashes out as she tries to move to help you. Misses with a 4. So the pseudopod just goes really high. She ducks under it easily. They both grab you and begin to pull you
toward Thacko.
Towards Thacko.
How much movement do they have left?
They can get you over to Thacko.
So just right there?
Yep.
Yeah, get away from the cube for sure.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, so that's the Amazon crew.
Franklin,
you are up.
Okay.
Snip.
Yeah, I guess.
He eats both of them.
Okay.
I attack the party.
I am going to cast
The entire party.
fly the spell. So I will levitate up above the cube, and then I'll be above it, and I'll start digging down into it.
Okay.
With my claws.
So does fly give you hover? Just checking that. So if you can, okay, so yeah, you'll be above it hovering. Okay. You've got a range of 10 feet, so you can get up. You could get to the ceiling, which is another. The ceiling in this chamber is about, let's say it's 15 feet high, so you won't actually break from it. You're going to be fairly
It says
close.
I have a flight speed of 10 feet, but I'm only 10 feet in the air. That's what happens when I use flight?
You have a fly, if it says you have a fly speed of 10 feet.
Yeah, 60 feet, sorry.
Oh, 60.
That's so slow.
Okay. Well, you can
So it only goes 10 feet high, though? So.
Well, the chamber itself is about 20 feet high.
Okay.
The cube takes up the first 10 feet. You get 10 more feet. So if you lay up against the top, you've got a 5-foot gap between the two of you.
Okay, cool.
And you've got to
I
reach
just
your
want to be
10
able to
feet.
attack it without getting cubed.
As far as you know, the cube can't reach you. You don't know what his reach is. Reach could be 5 feet, which is the adjacent square. Could be 10 feet, which is where you are. You don't know yet.
I'm a genius demon. Do I know about this creature enough to know that if it would be able to get me, if that's a smart move?
Give me
Also-
give me an Arcana. Give me a nature check.
Okay. Also, do I know its weaknesses as a creature? What is wisdom nature?
Yes.
Okay. That's just an 8.
Nature's
An 8.
intelligence.
It's
So.
Oh, 9.
Nice.
Yeah. So you've seen its attacks up to this. Well, you haven't seen anything. So I'm going to say you don't know.
I've never
You've never encountered a creature
that-
like this before.
Okay.
There's lots and lots of creatures.
All right, fine. Well, then I'm just going to go for it.
But as far as knowing its weaknesses, you know that it's very slow. It can only move 15 feet. So if you can keep a distance from it. You also know that it's a ooze. It has no intelligence at all. So any attacks that would require an intelligence check to fight.
Sarcasm has no effect on this creature.
That's right. It also has no charisma either. So charisma-based attacks would have a very good chance of hitting it.
It's a cube against humanity.
Okay, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to move back so I'm 10 feet away from it. Would that
Okay.
be too?
So you still up in the air? You still above it?
No, I'm
or-
not going to.
Okay.
No, I'm not going to make that decision. So I move back a little bit. I'll do my 2 claw attacks at it.
Okay.
So.
All right. Roll to hit with each claw attack.
I'm very curious to see how much damage these do.
26 and 16.
They both hit.
Okay.
Thought that was the damage for a second.
Damage 420.
Yes, please.
So the first one takes 11 damage.
Is that with your shank mod added?
Yeah. And the next one takes 12 damage. Or I guess
Alright.
12. So
Not bad. That is
so that's
very helpful.
23.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna cast Confusion. So, right here. So both of these cubes.
Okay.
And Lola.
I'd say she's pretty confused right now.
Okay. They must succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Roll that.
So, for the first cube, it rolled a natural 20.
Oh, come on.
So then the second cube rolled a 12. So, well, even a natural 20 is not an automatic save. So that's a 20 minus 2. So it's a 18. Does an 18 still save? And the second one rolled 10.
Yeah. So that
12 minus 2, 10. So that one in there is confused. The one in front of you is not confused.
Wait, what?
This is gonna keep doing what it was doing.
Okay.
Whose pseudopods are these?
Okay, and then I'm gonna move back a bit more then.
Okay.
And
Just stomping through sarcophagi.
Okay, so
there might be treasure in there, be careful.
your massive claw attacks, you just slash away at it, and the chunks of the ooze just go flying away as you snip, and you expel the other suit of armor.
Nice.
Oh, Lola's just fucked. She's so dead.
Oh, Lola,
She's dead.
No.
Whoa.
Only.
Whoa!
Check that out. That's awesome.
Nice.
You lost
That's
the
awesome.
back. So Lola's
Except that
inside.
it's Lola. That means nothing.
I think if you want, I can try and get.
Is Lola clearly dead, or is she
No,
not
she-
clearly?
Well, she's gonna
Sean.
take.
Oh, I healed her.
She's gonna.
7 points, right?
Yeah, she's back up, but now she's gonna take damage. It's now the cube's turn, and it will do.
You healed her another 3 times.
Another 3 times?
Cast it 3 times.
You have crazy. You get all your spell slots after a short rest? Oh, sorcerers don't get them for long. It sucks. I burn through them so quick, too. Wait. I'm so stupid.
Yeah, Lola goes back
So
down
dumb.
again. She takes.
Don't
You just
feel
see
point.
everything you
Spell slot.
healed. You see the flesh come back, and then it just gets eaten away again, and she's down.
Oh, that's.
She's a hard woman to love.
She's on the struggle wagon.
Hard woman to love.
And is there anybody in front of it?
No, the sarcophagus.
And the expelled suit of armor.
That's right. 5. Let's see what I can do. So 5, 10. It attacks you.
Oh, okay.
Huge mistake, Cube. Huge mistake.
I'm going to prove that it's not intelligent. It went after the demon.
So you need to do a dexterity save.
Man, I'm rolling terrible. 6.
6 even with your bonus.
Joins the club.
It's like you're a cursed demon.
It just said I had 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you see it coming, and you think about kind of stepping back from it, but it actually comes a little bit quicker than you thought, and just kind of engulfs half of you in it.
Dang.
You closed your eyes.
For 9 points of acid damage.
What?
No points.
From his greater demon
Oh, yeah.
pool of
Yeah, from us, that's
100
so
something.
shit. From him, that's like, oh, dang it.
He might
It's like
Get
a
off.
fingernail.
Get
Throw
off.
a fingernail.
And the other cube hasn't done anything. It's still just sitting there.
Oh, thank good goodness.
Okay. Top of the next turn.
Has anything even happened to it? Hasn't been like triggered?
First.
My turn, sorry.
Top of the next turn. Pierce, what do you do?
Pierce is going to. Just moving over there by the rug. I see it trying to attack. And I'm just going to pull 2 cutlasses out and go to town. That's 14 plus 6, 20.
20 will hit.
Okay, hit the rug, do the other one. That is not a hit, probably it was 11.
11 just barely misses. Your first hit just kind of knocks the fabric down, and your second swing goes by.
Oh, shoot. Okay. So damage is 6 points of damage.
Nice. So you get a good, you slash and you just, this opening and you can see through to the other side.
And is Jolvis on the other side?
Yeah, yeah, you can see Jolvis. You like slash and then you see Jolvis's tunic underneath his.
Hey Jolvis, how's it going?
Thanks for coming.
Sure, no problem. No problem at all. Can't really do anything else, but I'll just stay there.
Okay.
In fact, I'll try and see if I can maneuver around the rug, because I'm not missing contact.
Yeah, as long as you maintain contact.
I'm going to
which way do you
maneuver
go?
around to where Jolvis is and be right by Jolvis.
Okay.
Get to about
So if it has to
there.
close up, it has to close up over the both of us.
Okay.
We're in this together, bro.
Thanks, man.
I'm not sure you should thank me, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah. I've had a really bad day.
I saw that.
I need
saw
to
that
talk to you
part.
about your sister when we have a free minute.
Oh, sure.
That's the most of
Oh,
your
sure.
work.
Yeah, I know. As your flesh is like bright red burned
The
off.
worst part
Also,
of
do
it
you have
is
any-
temperance.
Also, do you have any Neosporin?
Hey, Albert.
Is that the end of your turn?
That's
Pierce?
it. That's it.
Fat Gil, what do you do?
I kneel down. I reach out. I gently touch Disco. Then I grab him. I pull him back, and I cast Cure Wounds at the same time. So I slide him out of the way.
Ow!
And give
What's
him
the
back
hell?
11 points.
Oh, wow.
Sweet.
Nice.
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 Ow!
Okay.
Ow!
I'm going to shoot my wad. One,
Phrasing,
10,
Fat Gil.
And then I'm going to... Oh, wait, she's still...
She's in it, yeah, so.
All right, I'm doing Healing Word. One more time, honey. 7 points. She's like, I'm alive.
I'm back This is a nightmare.
Just let me
Just stay on the island.
None of it's gonna be on the
I'm a sailor, for fuck's sake.
No, for real. They keep getting dragged into things they have
Somebody
no
get her
business
the hell
being
out
on.
of the queue.
Will was like, I just fired ballista. Oh my god, what is happening to me? Is that the end of your turn? Fat Gil?
That's it. I did my movement, did my action, did my bonus. I'm done.
Excellent. Disco, you are prone. What do you do?
So I feel life come back into me and immediately fire again up in the eyes. Stand up, leap up onto this, and hurl a firebolt at the cube that I think still has at the jelly mold that I think still has Jorvis.
Nope. Also, is the
I
firelight
think-
still on that?
Fairy fire still on it.
Yeah, of course.
It lasts for 10 minutes.
That is
so-
correct. You have an advantage on your attack rolls.
That is
against
correct.
this.
Yeah, so I jump up, fire like hot, burning in my eyes, hurl one, and then thinking that Jorvis is in there, not knowing how much longer he might have, like you all watch as a second firebolt flies out right behind the second. I'm going to use my last sorcery point to cast for twin spell.
Oh, okay.
So in this moment where I'm worried that one of my best friends is about to die, just this fire inside of me shoots out a second one.
Sorry,
And it's still fairy fire, so I still have...
fairy fire.
Oh, okay.
1 minute.
Which it has not been, right? I still get advantage?
No.
All right, first one
It's been like 10 seconds.
is a... Oh yeah, that's like a 25.
It's been three.
First firebolt is a 25. Second
that
one
hits.
is a 19.
They'll both hit.
going to hit. And then that will be... Firebolt is a D10. D10 and another... Where's... There you are. Oh, nice. 12 points. of
12
fire
points
damage.
total? Oh, nice.
And then I'll just look at my hand in surprise and startled hesitation.
Disco. It's amazing.
I don't know what's happening.
Why aren't you doing that more?
Because he was dead, and then I kind of brought him back to life.
It's
Is that the end
Gil's
of your turn?
Yes, the end of my
Okay.
turn. Yes.
All right, Jolvis, what do you do? You've got this rug. You're not grappled or anything yet. You've got this rug that's trying to it's attacking you. You're not restrained or grappled, so you can actually get out from underneath it. You could roll sideways and stand up if you want.
Okay.
Hey, it's all experimental.
That's right.
Our whole zero viewers
Yeah,
are
I'll
going to be
do
so
that.
upset.
Okay.
I'll do like a little somersault
All right.
and just like pop up, and then I'm gonna
So you roll out.
pull out
You
my
still have to be in
rapier.
contact with it, or you can use your disengage action to get away from it.
But you
No,
can
I'm
roll
gonna
out and
attack.
stand up. So okay.
I'm gonna attack.
All right.
Good roll.
That is a 22.
22 will hit.
Beautiful. And Pierce is right next to me, so that gives me sneak attack.
Oh, funny how that works.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you know? 14.
14, nice.
Wow.
Bitch. By the way, Disco, I'm okay.
Oh, did you see this?
I did not. I was under.
Still on fire a little bit.
Busy.
That's right. You've all got fairy fire on you.
Oh no, this is
You've
the white
attacked it.
fire.
Oh, that's your white fire.
The flat attack.
Nice. Okay, yeah, you've hit that rug pretty good. I mean, you slash through.
Beat that rug, Joel. Beat that rug.
Okay. And then,
not for long.
As you're like, yeah, it's really good. You hear like this clanking coming from the floor beside you, and you see both suits of armor just stand up.
Nice, perfect.
Cast friends on it.
They must have taken a lot of damage already, hopefully.
And they attack.
We are just so fucked.
Didn't we just save them from the cube and now they're...
Yes.
How ungrateful
This
are
is how-
inanimate objects?
Yeah, bullshit.
So the suit of armor, one suit of armor attacks Jolvis.
And misses.
Probably gonna miss with a 13.
Yes.
Okay, and then the other one attacks Avita. Is that right? Yes, it is Avita. And hits with a non-natural 20. Whether you just see they have mailed fist, and he just comes up and just. Well, actually, they get 2 attacks. So the first attack hits with a 20, doing 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Just you?
No, that's
and then
Avita.
the second.
Oh, okay.
The second.
Avita, no!
But the second fist attack against Jolvis is going to miss with a 12.
Nice.
And then the second fist attack against Avita misses with a 10.
Are they covered in fairy fire?
They are both engulfed in fairy fire, yes.
Very good.
So then the armor, then that will put them here. Temperance, what do you do?
Just kill them all.
Do that super cool move you have where you just win the fight. That one's really good.
And roll with advantage.
I'm gonna move. Over here. And I'm gonna shoot again with my arrow.
Okay. Do it.
Where's Disco's like pump up Euro? This is song. I like that.
Oh yeah, the
That'll hit.
Yeah,
I
the
like
rave
that
music.
one. That was a good one.
And
We were all like, couldn't help ourselves.
5 points.
5 points of damage. Oh yeah, your arrow just sinks into the middle of it. You notice the pseudopods aren't flailing as hard as they were before, so it's taken a lot
They're
of
a bit
hits,
limp.
taken a lot of damage. What is that? The end of your turn? What else do you do?
Yeah, that's the end.
Okay. So the rug still has some fight left in it. And let's see, who's it going to go after? It goes after Jolvis again.
What? Serious.
That'll hit with a 22.
Nuh-uh.
Well, will it hit with a 22?
I parry it.
I will.
Yeah, you see the
no
rug just
rolls.
kind of, it just sort of doubles
They
itself.
can't
It just
run
sort of
because I'm right
folds
next to
over.
her, so it has to roll us both.
No,
Can I volunteer to roll in with her?
No, it's not your turn. Can't take an action. That's
Take a reaction.
Reaction to get in with her.
Well, like I just
Him?
felt like we're
Sorry,
right next to each other. So if the plan was if it rolled one of us, it happened to both of us.
But in combat, this creature's pretty quick, and it's just going to dart in, and it just, in fact, it just, you see this, the material just slices in between you and in between Jolvis and the armor, and just
like a Tootsie Roll.
So I had to give it a shot.
Yep.
I'll do
A little Jolvis roll.
Me.
How much damage though?
And it just cranks in, and you take 11 points of bludgeoning damage. It just squeezes. You feel your all of your joints just start to crack and pop. A couple of your fingers snapped.
I'm not looking good.
If we could see you,
Jolvis is in trouble. Make it in trouble.
Help me.
So the Amazon crew, they
run away.
It's your turn to face the knight, and who should do it?
Yeah,
And
turns
that
up
was
the
the
way,
end of
Phoebe.
Joel's.
Yeah, she's gonna.
It took a gelatinous cube and a rug of smothering, and
got me really.
Frank will save us all here.
The Amazons are
Franklin,
retreating. That's
save
not
me.
a good time.
I command.
Franklin, what do you do?
Okay.
Let's go, demon
Well,
boy.
if you actually call out, then
Can I?
What do you say?
Franklin, save me.
You can, doesn't say you're
Okay,
you can't
so-
talk.
I'm in comparison to the cube. Like, how much bigger than like in size are we? Like, am I restrained in it completely? Do I have to like get out? Or
You still have to make a strength check to get out of it.
Okay.
But with your size on that, you'd get an advantage on the strength check.
okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try to
wade through it.
just wade over there.
Just
And
grab it.
each one of these is 5 feet.
Uh-huh.
So with 40 feet, I could get.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I'll do.
Well, but you'll have everybody in between you.
There's nobody in between. He's just trying to get right there.
Oh, to this one. Okay.
Oh
So
yeah.
you're gonna-
It's just double movement, right? To go through.
Just wrap me up real nice in there.
Well, if you're large enough,
We'll just go with
walk. But no, answer is that not a thing.
DM call.
Raffle.
I really roll on that one.
Okay, so let's do a strength check.
Okay. 20.
Natural 20? Or okay, it rolls 18. So yeah, you manage to just wade through the middle of it, out the other side.
Oh, you just swam through a cube?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So it's on that. Since I have a multi-attack, would that mean that like the strength check to get out wasn't my action for the turn, was it?
That is your action for the turn.
Oh,
So that takes the place of like 4 attacks.
Yeah, it does.
Wow.
It's your full action to get. I mean, you're swimming through this thing, and you're able to get through just fine. But that's your action.
Okay.
Well, he might be saving your soul from further corruption by killing you, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I mean, that's save is a very vague word.
What you doing there, Franklin?
Okay. I did not realize that.
Wait, what?
I got nothing.
Your action is your multi-attack or your action, which has always been a little weird,
Yeah.
but it's how it is.
So his action is to get out of the cube, which he did, and now his movement takes
Oh, was he
him.
in the cube?
Yeah, it was half in the cube.
Well, if I had known that, I would have just tried to kill the cube. But I guess I can't attack while I'm in it.
No, you can attack the cube
Oh.
while you're in. Yeah, you could. You're half in it, so you would. I would have given you 2 of your 4 attacks.
Let's just keep going.
Okay.
I feel like it asked me. You commanded me to come. I would have come.
That's right. You would have not stayed to fight the cube. You would have done what you were told.
Okay.
Okay.
Moving on.
All right. So now the cube. Okay. So Lola will take damage. Lola goes back down to 0.
Actually, you're keeping it from making double death saves, though. So
You
that's
really
Not
are.
anymore, I'm not.
Well, I mean, it's been helpful, right? Because
Yeah, but I could be saving Jolvis or actual real party members.
Jonas and I got this all wrapped up.
Yeah, quite literally.
In
I
a
am literally.
All right.
rug. Is the rug?
Oh, come on.
Amazing.
Do a strength check. You feel it hit your back.
So do a strength check.
Can't you just get mad and disintegrate or something?
I don't really have many attacks, though, to be honest.
You're like a
14.
hippie
14.
genie or
Okay. So you feel it hit your back. You can either choose to stand your ground and have it engulf you, or you can move. You can move 5 feet, but you're gonna. Can you move?
Yeah, we've had some weird rules in the past. Some house rules you can move 5 feet as a bonus or a reaction. But
The only thing is if he move, he's in base contact with people. So in order to move 5
could
feet,
scoop
everybody else
Joel's
would
up
have
with
to.
arms and
technically,
carry him.
I mean,
Technically, you
Raw,
can't
you
move.
cannot.
You can't move. So you feel it come up against you. You can't move into the space of other creatures because you don't have reaction at this point to shove them out of the way.
Okay.
So you are engulfed.
Amazing. You get out of one enclosure right into another one.
This cube loves you.
it is a very smothered
Amorous cube.
relationship.
Wonder if it will fit.
Leave it inside.
Well, you gotta get Lola in there
Get him
too.
diagonal.
Oh, it's up.
Oh, okay. Stupid cube. Another reason to hate the cube.
Put Lola in there.
And you take another. Did I ever tell you the damage on that? 13 points of damage. No, 12. 12 points of acid damage.
He's fine.
No, 11. No, 9.
He could take that all day long.
I think it was 6.
All right, that's the cube's turn. Top of next round. Pierce.
Pierce attacks. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Do something amazing.
But better you attacking against this giant demon claw.
Look at us all. We're all way over here.
Get the fuck away from that thing!
Good luck.
The rug the rug's a creature, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is a construct.
So it's not a creature.
Oh, it's a construct. That's
a
important.
construct, so it's not a.
Okay,
it's not a.
Fuck that idea.
That's been a common theme this evening.
What?
Fuck that.
Just yeah.
Okay, we're gonna have to heal Jolvis, and I attack the rug.
Oh, okay. Right.
If I kill the rug, you're free. If I kill you, you're also free.
I'm dead.
And then she just gets crushed for
free from
2
missing
automatically failed death saving throws, and she has to make 1.
The 22 and 17, both hit.
Okay. Damage on the first one is 8 points of damage.
Oh my god.
So you take 4 points of damage. Slashing or piercing?
It's a slashing.
Slashing. It's all piercing damage. But
It's all pierce damage. That's right. Next one is 5.
So that's 2 failed, right there.
You're not dead. You were moving around.
The first one
I'm
brought
dead.
her to 0.
so the first one brought her to 0.
Oh, then I would have attacked. And I was going to watch for that to see if she was wiggling.
Okay.
Is she wiggling?
Well, like there's a struggle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you see Joel. You slash into it. Is it piercing or slashing?
It's slashing.
Slashing. You slash into it. The rug separates. You see this gash across Jolvis's cheek. Joel's like,
okay.
At the same time that the rug, you feel the rug just loosen.
Oh yeah!
The rug falls down.
Oh,
And Joel
man.
is just. They go
Okay.
separate directions.
You're Jolvis, and I'll pick up Jolvis and move whatever. I can interact with an object as part of my move, Matt. So being unconscious, Jolvis is now effectively an object. I pick him up, and I move my movement back to Thakil.
All right, move it.
Is that an opportunity?
From the cube, yes.
Okay, take it.
Do I get to
Misses with a 5. So much going on. It's so full. It's like.
Take me all the way over here to
20.
All I can do is stabilize.
Okay.
Which I will try to do.
I'll
Okay.
take it.
Fat Gil. Joe, you'll use your action to stabilize.
When it's my turn, which it is now. Yes.
Who's now your turn? Oh, Pierce, do you have anything left?
No, that was it. That was everything.
Okay, so yeah, it's your turn.
Come on, you got any potions, any band-aids, anything? Come on, man.
She has a potion on her.
I got it. Pressure.
What's that little flask?
Oh my gosh,
thing?
it tastes.
Oh, that was that's all that was, right? That was
It was just the giant.
Think of the iron flask. Is what you're thinking.
Okay, if this doesn't work, I call dibs on on his fingers. Just saying.
Fair.
And then
As I'm probably flask. I called dibs on the flask.
No, there were 2 additional crystal bottles, remember, that you found in the sarcophagi.
You're right.
That were at the
With
feet.
the 2.
What? How many cool things have you found and not told us
So
about?
there are 2
that?
crystal. Yeah, you remember that.
Okay. Check her for crystal vials.
Well, wait a minute. Hold on. Did you sleight of hand it away, or did everybody know you put them away?
I mean, I took them. I don't know if anyone saw them.
I didn't know that
We were very open about it. I wasn't trying
I'm just asking. Does anybody have anything? that can
When
help me?
did you get him?
I got.
I'll just say reflexively,
The
check
first
Jolvis's
room.
pack.
And
He probably has something. He probably has something.
And those 2 sarcophagi.
Check his
rummage.
pack.
You rummage. So you pull out 2 very inornate crystal decanters that have been sealed.
Can I?
Yeah, you can pop it up. So you'll pop the first one off. Do an Arcana check.
That'd be 18.
Ooh, nice.
18. You, from the scent of this, you smell think this before. It's a potion of extra healing.
That ain't gonna work. I'll try to administer it as carefully as I can through the dead lips of my friend.
Yeah, there's no X in your language, so you throw it away. I don't know what this is.
X. What else is in there? Lock,
so-
X, set.
You pour the solution over Jolvis's mouth. Most of it goes in. Some of it goes down the cheeks. You watch the flesh come back all pink. Hair sprouts out of it immediately. And Jolvis just spits out a cube, a couple of carbon fibers, and you're at full hit points.
Oh. It's all right, little man.
Can't believe that worked! That was fantastic!
We got
Thank
you.
you. Oh my god!
Hey, give me
weren't
my
me.
flask back.
Is that your turn?
First words out of her mouth. I want my flask back.
That was worth 100. You owe me 100 gold.
That was an involuntary save. You owe me money.
Disco.
Right. This is not looking great. We're still in a lot of trouble. Going to jump down. Doop, 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 doop. Get over here. And then hurl a firebolt at the closest armor.
Okay.
That one right there. That is. Oh, that's going to miss as an 8.
Yeah, that will miss.
Ah!
We just ping. Just the flame just ricochets off.
Something a little hotter next time.
Is that the end of your turn?
All
right, Jolvis, you're healed. You are back. You're
better.
You
You're
are
back, baby.
Woo! I feel great. Let's go.
Let's jump into a cube.
Where am I?
That's right.
I'm going back in for round 2.
2 foot
I
leap.
saw another room to go check out by myself, y'all.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Thank God I'm out of here.
Okay, I am going to stay far away from that cube. And I'm going to shoot my short bow at the armor.
Okay.
No, at the cube. Because fuck that cube, man. I hate it.
Exactly.
I hate it so much.
Shoot it.
That is a 20 dirty.
That will hit.
Did you get sneak attack because of Franklin?
Do I? I don't think if
Franklin's
he's
attacking the cube, right?
Franklin's in the cube. He has not attacked it yet, but for all intents and purposes, he's engaged with the cube.
So I
Yeah.
do get sneak attack?
You sneak attack.
Beautiful. Okay.
Good thinking.
He's your ally.
For an hour.
That
Then
is
you're all dead.
13 points of damage.
Ooh.
Nice job.
Damn.
Kill the cube. Kill the cube.
Oh yeah, it shudders when that bolt goes in. It's in pretty bad shape.
Oh, good.
You can tell. There's not. In fact, I think a third of it is just not there anymore. It's just puddles of ooze
So it's more of
on
a
the
rectangle
floor.
now.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I'm
what's her
poking
face
through
is still
quite a
in
bit.
it.
Hmm?
They're all both still in it.
Still in it, yeah. They're not completely engulfed, so you're not smothered by it, but you do have it attacking you.
It's been in there a long time.
Oh, Lola's done.
All right,
Yeah, how's Lola doing?
That's why I kept that in the flask.
Rug is gone. So
Pretty
now
sure she's
No.
done.
Oh, you stole the one with the full person.
Stole what?
That's so hilarious, by the way. That's such a
That
great.
is-
That's such a. You should give her inspiration back for that.
That is perception.
You stole my fucking potion.
You're welcome.
It's perfect. It's perfect.
I didn't realize you took the full.
Ah, help me!
No! Stop!
Okay. It attacks.
close enough.
Fierce, it attacks you from behind.
Well, can I turn? Does anybody
Oh, yeah, you can turn.
warn me that it's?
Oh, heads up!
Watch out! Okay.
Okay. First one misses with a 5. Second attack hits with a 20, not natural.
Thank you.
For 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Never gets old.
Disco. First attack, 12. Assuming misses.
That hits my mage armor is. It only lasts 8 hours, and we've been going all day.
So you take cocked. That's cocked. 6 points of bludgeoning damage as it punches you in the thigh.
Okay.
The second attack will hit with a 20, not natural, for 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Exactly what it needed.
Oh, you go down.
I go unconscious.
Seriously?
So you see, I stole this one.
You go off. So you go off the back of the sarcophagus.
Taking 5 more points of damage.
No, that's two. That's 2 death saves.
How does it hit me? I want to know.
Just the first one hits you in the thigh, and the second one comes in and just hits you right in the junk, and you just.
Oh no! Taking out
the height difference, right?
That's a crit.
Save for it.
Franklin, your turn.
Yeah, it's not me.
Oh, Temperance. Sorry, Temperance. Thank you.
By the power of Estrella!
Time to rage.
She rages. I'm gonna
Steroid syringe drops to the ground.
jump over here, take out my 2 swords.
By the power of the string.
Ooh.
Missed the vein, huh?
Yeah.
By the mediocrity of Estrella.
Seriously, 1. Well.
Did you flank?
7.
Oh no, you didn't flank.
Huh?
You didn't.
Are they
Fairy
not
fire
flanking
though.
yet.
Yeah, 7.
Yeah, you had advantage on that because they were in
Fairy fire.
so-
Oh,
Oh, thank God.
Can I roll again then?
Yep. Yeah, you roll again.
Mamacita, please.
Why am I laying down?
Okay. That's a good
question.
14 on both.
That will
Thank you,
is that damage or to hit?
That's to hit.
They both miss.
They both
So
miss.
you come in and your blows,
This is
your blows
armor.
come down and you hit this armor.
Oh, wait. But I get, because I'm raging.
You get plus
I
2.
Plus 2, so that's 15, 16.
16 still doesn't.
Huh.
It senses that you're there though. It kind of you see the helmet just and then spins back around.
Wow. Oh, and then I'm going to move away. So I'm going to go not where the carpet is. Where is the carpet?
Carpet's dead.
The carpet's dead. Okay.
It's pretty much where it's
Thanks
at.
for that.
It's just all
So
Carpet's
shredded.
dead, but the rug's still alive.
that was
I'm really tired of going down.
away.
Okay.
I'm tired of going unconscious all the time.
I'm sure.
That gets really old.
All right. So temperance. Now it's the crew. So they're gonna hang.
I don't blame
Actually,
them.
they're gonna go over and grab you and pull you to Thakil as well.
Why do you keep bringing dead people to me?
How you doing, bud? Oh, feels so good.
Are you out conscious?
And Lola, she does her death save.
Oh, Lola.
Is this her first one?
Yeah, it's her
so
first one,
hard
and
to
then
save that one.
her other two will be there.
And we don't know if she passed her.
Don't know. She's just suspended in the goo.
Ouch! That one didn't go well.
Franklin.
Okay. Can I attack it? Am I at a point
You're
where
gonna
I can
attack it. Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna
Let's see something cool.
get
demon
all
man.
crabby on him.
Yeah.
Alright, so I have advantage because of the fairy fire. What's it called?
Yep.
Fairy fire.
Fairy fire.
Nailed it. Okay. Okay.
Almost nailed it.
The first one.
Oh yeah.
Is 13.
Definitely.
That'll hit.
Okay.
Oh, wait,
The second one is 15, so that'll hit.
Both will hit.
And then I
God, that show's so good.
Crush it.
okay.
I didn't watch
Nailed it.
That does.
It's really hot. Yeah.
31 points.
Nice.
Yeah. You. How do you want to kill this thing?
Oh, nice!
You took it down. So how do you do it?
I just want to literally just rip it apart, like kicking, thrashing. The gel is just flying over the entire room. It's a giant explosion of goo. As I walk out.
So bits of fairy fire are just spinning through the air as chunks of this cube are just sliced free and just hurled in different. The walls just. Psh, psh, psh.
I'm seeing the end of Ghostbusters for some reason.
And it just. And Lola just.
She could be okay.
What do
She
you
could
do
totally be okay.
Okay.
Yep.
You still have another cube.
Then okay.
Yeah, but it hasn't done anything yet.
I don't think it's alive. I think it's
I'm
a
gonna
dead
turn
cube.
I don't think they can.
around.
do that.
Okay.
Yeah, let's get the cube out of there.
I don't think what has anything triggered it.
So the mage
I mean,
below
they've
me
moved all over.
is gonna just.
But it should be able to sense.
It should have done something. I think
The
it's
mage
something's wrong
will
with
just start screaming and flailing its arms.
Ah!
Oh, disturbed.
As I walk up at this as it starts bashing at
You
the
can't
arms
split your melee
Oh, not
attacks
even
with movement.
multi-
Nobody can.
Aw.
No,
Dang,
can't do
that
it.
would've
Sorry,
been kinda
would have been really cool. But it can't cast a spell if you want to turn and
That's
have
true.
it cast a spell.
Okay, I will cast.
You just have to
The
stay
imagery
in
of
your
that was
spot.
horrifying.
It was very
Oh
horrifying.
man. Okay. Well, I will cast.
Just see the
Would these count as creatures?
Construct.
They're creatures. They're targets. What is it you're trying to
Well,
do?
if I were to try to like stun it, could you do that to a thing of armor, or does that
I
not?
can't remember if you can stun a
work?
construct. I don't think you can.
You might not know.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, he would know. This is Franklin.
It's
Franklin
not
knows.
immune to that, so you're pretty certain it would.
Did you hear that
it would,
meta?
It could be
not
stunned.
immune to it.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll cast Power Word Stun. So
well, that'll work.
it is stunned.
That'll totally work.
So the mage just dripping and still dripping in fairy fire. You see the arms come up. Light just kind of glows in where there's a faint shape of eyes. It's kind of all one. It's like literally like this entity is wrapped in black latex, and then you swear you hear is part of the quick incantation. Put me out of my misery!
Someone kill me, please!
Power word stun. So what does the armor have to do?
At the end of its turn, it takes a Constitution saving throw, and it will not be stunned, but it's just stunned. It doesn't really have a choice.
Okay, so that's a crazy spell.
That's an awesome spell. It's an amazing spell.
Yeah, no actions or moves. It fails strength and dex saves, and attacks against it have advantage. So it gets no save?
No.
It's just
automatically fails. It makes a Constitution saving throw at the end of its turn.
End of its turn. Okay, great. So next turn. Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Because its turn's over.
Isn't it like power word kill if you're less than 100 HP? You just die.
Yeah,
I think that's how that spell works.
So you watch this, the mage casts a spell, and you just say, why me? Why? Kill me now! And the armor just goes, and it just it's just teetering, and the helmet is just sort of slowly like a
like a clock.
Just kind of rattling around and trying to get a sense of where it's at. Pierce. Oh, wait a minute. Is that the end of your turn? Because now you can move.
Okay. Well, I will. I don't know what I
suggest you go and put that head right in between your claws and stop.
I want to like pick it up and do something with it, but I can't.
That would be in the next turn. So you've got that one or the other suit of armor.
Yeah, I guess I'll walk over here. Well, I don't want to walk over that one. I want to put myself in danger. I don't really care about anyone. So I'll just kind of stand.
That's true. You got to
look
stay next to it.
disapprovingly at all of you.
Stand at the. Okay, so you're off to the side of it.
And if everyone's in everyone's heads, they hear. I'm not mad per se, but I am disappointed.
Wait, I'm still unconscious.
All right, so top of the
I hear
turn,
you, man. These guys are so
the
disappointing.
fairy fire just fades away.
Okay, that's
Fairy
okay.
fire is gone.
It's been 10 rounds.
Pierce kind of notices where you move. He kind of takes a sidestep a little bit.
So are we in darkness?
No, there's fire. There's
fire.
those braziers there.
It's just we don't have advantage.
And he looks at the creature and kind of focuses. Get back to where you once belong. The residence just sends it fails its save, by the way.
That's
Thunder
right.
Wave, Power Chord.
Oh.
Power chord.
8. That's 6.
14 points of damage.
14 points of damage, and it flies 10 feet away.
Oh yeah. So put it right. Let's see, 5, 10 feet, put it right there. Right here? Yeah, right there.
He angled his attack.
Well, it's just the direction from,
Thank God.
yeah. This suit, you just watch the chest kind of just cave in as it takes the hit, pinwheels through the air, and
excellent.
Was it down? Or
Thanks,
is it
Franklin.
just-
That was perfect.
it's still moving. It's just,
Someone had to do something.
Clearly.
what else do you do?
This beats.
That's really it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, there's one more horror over there, right?
Fat Gil, what do you do?
I take it all in, man. Just take it all in. Lola's down. He's down.
Disco's down.
He's down. Disco's down. What the hell?
You're right next to the disco.
Well,
All
don't
right.
heal the suit.
And I'll.
Confused in
I'm going to pull out
hear
the
Franklin
other
say,
flask that I
"Don't
took
do
off.
Okay.
Quick sniff.
Give me an
Does it smell
Arcana
the
check.
same?
Does not smell the same.
You
Does not.
give me a potion of
That would
invisibility.
be a 15.
Don't you have a potion of
15.
invisibility?
This kind of
You do.
smells
Somebody gave you a
like
potion.
you've been
I think a
around
teacher gave you a
giants
potion.
before. Just
you're right.
on rare
Right.
occasions. In fact, there's this one of the community you go to has a giant that rules it.
Yeah.
So you get a sense it's probably a potion of giant strength.
As amusing as this would be, ain't gonna work. So I'll try and just bandage him up as best I can.
Okay, stabilize
and,
him.
I'll
All
spend
right.
my turn doing that.
Stabilize.
That's good.
And I'll look over my.
Stabilize.
Next,
Stabilize.
Not stabilize until next
I
round.
like it.
Is that his action there?
That's his action.
I will look at
Just sniff
Tempe.
it?
No,
and
I
will
would
say,
give him a. I
Lola.
would give that as a bonus.
Oh,
And that's
so-
all I'll do.
So can't he stabilize me this round?
Yeah, he is. You are stabilized.
Oh, he just automatically gets it? That's awesome.
Booyah.
Disco stabilized.
Medicine.
But I can't do
Can't do anything. Jolvis.
There's one over
I'm
there.
really mad at you for stealing my potion,
Oh my god.
but you did save my life, so it's fine, I guess. Do I even have enough movement? I don't even think I have enough movement that I can reach that armor guy.
Yeah, well, you
can move
Okay,
through.
I'll
You can
hop-
move through.
And it doesn't count as anything.
Yeah.
I'll hop on. No, I'll just hop on top of. Oops.
Stabilize, sure.
Hop on top. I thought you were
Okay.
going to suggest you were going to hop
And
on
then-
top. That would not.
I'm gonna shoot my short bow.
Nice.
Without armor.
Okay.
So one on the ground or
And-
the ones that's standing?
The one on the ground. Oh, he's not dead.
Ooh, but you'll have disadvantage on second attack.
I'll have disadvantage.
Ranged attacks against
Ranged
prone
attacks
targets.
against prone targets.
Disadvantage.
No, I'm shooting at this one.
Alright, nice.
And I do not get a sneak attack because.
What does that say?
Stunned.
Oh, nice.
19.
That'll hit.
Beautiful. 5.
5? Yeah, so you just fire and your bolt just buries itself into like an arm, a piece of armor, upper arm, twoosh, and it's just sort of sticking out. Just
If you're stunned, do you would you get advantage on attacking an enemy that's stunned?
yeah, you will. Attacks against a stunned creature have advantage. Yep. So it turns, sensing where targets are. It's the closest one. So it just races at Temperance with its fists raised up. The first one will hit with a 21, I believe, for 3 points of bludgeoning damage. And the second attack will miss with a 10.
Are you raging still?
Excuse me, 12.
Even more so.
Raging but not reckless. That's right. Okay. And then the other one will get up.
Can you get up stunned?
So it has to make a save.
Doesn't say you. Oh wait, if you're stunned, no actions or moves, so it can't move at all.
You can't move.
Yeah, it's just still. It's
Sweet.
Temperance.
Okay, I'm gonna attack.
Did you make a? So did you do the saving throw for the?
For the one on the ground, so to see if it continues to be stunned.
Yeah.
It's gonna miss with a. What type of save is it?
Strength.
It's
a
Constitution.
Constitution. Misses with a 5. Still stunned. Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna attack you.
Okay.
And I should hit with 19, 20, 21, 22, 24.
24 will hit.
Okay, and then I miss with the other one. And that's with 5 plus 6, 11 points damage.
Nice.
Whoa.
Yeah. So.
And then I'm gonna step away. I'm going to move over here by Jolvis.
Okay. Excellent.
A breaking attack?
Is that in your turn?
No,
She has a
mobility.
special
Oh
ability.
yeah.
Oh,
that
mobility,
is-
of course.
Okay. And then the Amazon crew, they're not doing anything. They're hanging out where they're at. Franklin.
Okay. I'm just gonna continue.
Wail on that thing.
Yeah. Gonna take a claw and come down right on its head. Lift it up.
Snip, 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 snip. Turn
All
it
right,
into a
roll to
doll
hit.
of itself.
Each one's with advantage. So do one claw attack at a
first
time.
one is a 24.
That'll hit.
Okay. And that was 17 points of damage. Am I getting a sense that like it's resisting this type of damage that I'm doing to it?
You come down with your pincers and grab it by then just and the head comes off and the body just and it just kind of crumples the body just
I had so many plans.
Died too fast.
Okay.
died too fast.
Can I? Okay, I'd like to pick up the other one.
It's within 10 feet.
That's the range. I have
15.
It's 15 feet, sorry. It's just outside of range. It is. Sorry.
You're all.
Yeah.
Okay, what about
You're
this? Can I take the one I just crushed and throw it
Ooh.
at that one?
I will allow it.
Okay.
That's cool.
I will do that.
Roll to hit. Not with advantage.
Give me the projectile.
What should I...
Just
Dex.
roll to hit.
Okay.
Yeah, you use strength or dex, whichever one's your better.
Oh, yeah.
23.
23, that'll hit.
Okay. What do you think I should roll for damage?
Damage for that would be roll d6 plus your strength modifier.
10.
10 points. Wow.
Good boy, Frankie.
Yeah. And it just in the piece of the armor just tears apart around it. It folds over backwards. One leg comes up and then just
And still up?
still up.
The last thing we need to kill, though.
Top of Pierce.
Top of the
There's a
round.
giant cube in the corner.
Just don't look at it. Don't touch it. Don't breathe on it.
What's that?
I'm gonna throw some gas.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, put me between those two sarcophagi, Liam.
Yeah.
Let's try that. A little bit closer. Okay. Pierce, let's rip with another high-pitched power chord, and that makes saving throw.
What saving throw does that have to make?
Is in strength, right? No, Constitution saving throw.
Constitution, okay. Rolls a 16 plus 1, 17.
Okay, makes it, so it takes 5 point damage.
It's not bad.
Yeah, so it makes it, it kind of soaks it in. You watch one of the gloves just sort of tear away.
That's max move. It's gonna come after me. All right, I put myself in a very precarious position right now, so I am gonna be attacked. So I'm pretty sure it's mad at me now.
Is that a lyric or is that a warning?
Well, it's more like a loose sort of early pre-rap sort of thing.
Kind of got stuck in my head though.
Fat Gil, what do you do?
I'm singing. I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20. I will use my force cantrip again, and I will call forth the power of the god Foss. Boom! And bring it down on them. So it'll be a strength save, and if he makes it, it'll be half damage on 3.
3 points of damage. Okay, so he fails it with a 4.
And that would be 3, and he'd be stunned.
And stunned.
And he's stunned.
Nice.
So cool.
So 1, 2, 3.
Good one.
It's so awesome. Can you teach us that, Thacula?
Do I have my stunned marker, or did I?
Can I,
Here it is.
That's probably right.
Can I educate you on the religion of my folk?
Sure. Whatever it takes, man.
Oh yeah, you.
I shine up my little name tag a little bit.
It's
Take a good focus
looking
on it.
really bad. I mean, it can barely stay on its feet. The knees just keep coming down, touching the ground, and it just tries to get back up, looking for. It's like it's looking for a target, but it's just kind of wobbling in place.
Nice.
Disco.
I am stable.
Stable. Jolvis.
All right, I'm going to
Now I'm the one who's stuck in an iron flask.
Shit.
This is boring.
hop down and do like a little front flip on one.
Parkour!
And then
Give me my potion back.
Okay.
try to steal my potion. Just kidding. I'll shoot.
I'll do that later.
I look like I'm shooting, but really?
So you have the advantage.
At advantage. Huh?
You have advantage, that's right.
Awesome.
Oh, wow.
I rolled a nat 19.
Oh, yeah, that'll hit. 19
And-
hits.
Since he's stunned and I have advantage, I get my sneak attack. 11.
11.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. So how do you want to kill this last creature?
How?
In a way that saves Lola.
I just want to shoot it at the helmet.
Okay.
Pop it off.
Oh, yeah. It comes in. It's staggering around. Out. It kind of pulls this part of the metal in through the hole on the other side. And then let the armor just... And the room goes silent.
No more. Are we out?
You're out of combat.
What
I'm gonna
in
run.
the name of the abyss is going on here?
Okay.
This is just a normal Jolvis checks out a room scenario. That's what happens.
That is exactly what happened.
Seems like a lot of falderall, but basically that's it.
Hey guys, I just want to say thanks for saving me. That was pretty rough looking for a minute.
Yeah,
there.
it was looking rough for a lot of people.
Oh shit.
Good group effort. Good group effort.
Disco.
Lola's probably worse off than I am. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
she
Temperance
loves it.
sprints across the floor and slides up to next to Lola, who's lying there. Skin is just eaten. You can see bone showing through. And that's where we will end the session for tonight. So thank you all for hopefully sticking with us through this really awesome, very challenging combat for the party.
No kidding. Oh my god, I thought I was dead. Over and over.
I thought you were dead.
You were dead.
Yeah, we all thought.
So thank you very much for tuning into that one D&D live stream.
Thank you.
We hope you had and have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. If you enjoyed what you saw here, we've got all of our previous sessions are loaded up on Twitch. They're also on YouTube. Please check us out. If you like it, let other people know about it. Spread the word about it. We really enjoy this. We play every other Sunday live at 4:00 Mountain Time. We went quite a bit long tonight, but there are a lot of things kind of going on in the background. But again, thank you all very much. We love doing this, and we love doing it for you. And we will see you live in 2 weeks.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.